China is in a bit of a mess right now, isn't it? And while there are many ways to bring it back together, there is one we haven't done. The national government. So now is the time. Let's begin. Okay, first things first. We are going to rush our way down to subjugate the Warlords. Why are we doing this now instead of getting the extra research slots? Well, it's quite simple. This focus is an utter pain. It's an RNG dice roll. So, it's better to get it out of the way first. Anyway, we now have enough PP, so let's hire ourselves an army organization expert. Let's get that XP coming in. Finally, let's begin. When it comes to this focus, it is important what happens. You want the Saibi Sanma and Shaanxi to say no. For Guangxi, Yan'an and Xinjiang, it doesn't matter. But for these two, we want to take them. But annoyingly, like I said, this focus is an RNG dice roll. You can get so many different options, and God, you might have to restart again and again getting the one you want. Although, if you want to tough it out and just deal with whatever you get, fair enough, good luck. And in case you couldn't figure it out, this is why my army is on the Saibi Sanma and Shaanxi borders. I want to take them first. There we go, 150 PP, partial mode. Let's get those factories. Now, come on Warlords, chop chop, you know what I want to see, hand it over to me. Good, 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 pretty good. The southern warlords said yes, and the northern ones have chosen, well, let's say a other path. Anyway, let's do anti-communism and begin to take down these warlords. Let's go. May as well declare on both of them at the same time, don't see any reason not to. Of course, let's be sensible, encircle and go for the victory points. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go, we've actually made it to the back of Shaanxi. Can we capitulate? Oh no, the Saibi Sanma go first. Thank you. And now that we have a flank, let's just take them too. Thank you very much. And done. Right, let's just send, the cavalry to go and deal with Xinjiang. And we'll put the rest of the army in position on a circle around Communist China. Something like this. Xinjiang, where are your divisions? Oh, there's one. Too late. Again, use cavalry and just take those VPs. You have to go to victory points like Yumki and this one all the way up here, Altay. But don't forget this one all the way over here, Kashgar. There we go, Xinjiang's silly little army has been encircled. It's now just a matter of time. And for focus now, of course, the research slots. There we go, thank you very much. Take. Done. And now time to deal with this guy. Right, assign all units there, and declare. Mao can now push out because we have no units on his front line, which is exactly what we want. It's too much of a pain to push in directly, so this will break his line. Right, I think Mao's had enough fun, let's take him down. All we have to do is get to Yan, it doesn't matter how we do it, we just have to do it. Now here's something I've noticed. Paradox almost certainly know of this strategy, so it's actually very common to see a unit in Yan. But oh well, just have to cut it off, make the AI leave. I would be getting that research slot now, but I have to be at peace, which is just glorious, isn't it? But there we go, the AI's fallen for the trap and is leaving Yan. Hurry up, I'm bored now. Right, that was annoying, but whatever. A result is a result. Right, give me that goddamn research slot. And time for a little bit of construction. We are going to be defending against Japan here, but supply is an absolute pain, so we need to do something about that. Let's link up their supply hub, something like that. But that's not enough, so let's put a supply hub here. Oh dear, September. That won't do at all, so let's reorganize the railways. And also it's time to make our ideal template. Let's edit this one and just make it a 20 width with support artillery. This should be more than enough. Saved. And now let's try and get a load more of these guys and try and aim for something like 120 divisions, but we'll see what we get. And of course, full back line like so. There we go. Well, all things considered, that was okay, I suppose. I'm just glad to get a run going. Believe me, I've been going more than an hour trying to get this to happen. And in case you don't get Yan'an and Guangxi, just adapt your strategy as necessary. If you're going for the achievement where you need to integrate and annex these guys, of course puppet them instead of annexing them, but feel free to take things like reps and rights if you want. Since we still have quite a bit of time left on Reorganize, let's build another supply hub here. Oh, and it looks like Japan is on their way. Very well. How are we going to defeat them? Well, there's plenty of little steps, but one big thing we can do is this. There we go, a little doctrine switch. I know it's quite simple, but that will be very, very helpful for us. Anyway, next step, we have to go down to army reform. Look at this. Army corruption minus 30% attack and defense. Good God. Well, well, well. Marco Polo. But, you know, I think I'm ready. Actually. Now we're ready. Breaking point it is. Oh, how rude. Come on, there we go. They've all been called in, and now we can create a proper front line. Something like this. And immediately there's a goddamn naval invasion. Who didn't see that come in? You may as well use your extra units that you'll probably have on port guard to try and push these out. And of course, it's going to be a bit of fun. You're going to have to shuffle some units in, shuffle units out. It's just how this works. You might lose a tile or two, but that's okay. That's okay. You'll live. But what do you know? Japan gifted us 3 units to encircle and destroy. We do seem to be having a bit of trouble up there. Maybe I should have built a supply hub. Oh well, it's clearly too late now. Maybe for the future, I guess. Right. When it comes to army reform, there's something important. You probably want to save your XP at this point, because to do army reform and lessons of war all in will cost you around 500 XP. So yeah, no doctrines apart from your first one, I'm afraid. Although if you want to get things like theatre training, pro officer corps, or maybe something like static warfare, go ahead. There's no harm in that. Anyway, the focus is at this point. Democracy and executive yarn. Oh, for goodness sake. You're gonna hate this noise when you play China, by the way. Again, if nothing else, defend the ports. And then you can focus on pushing units away. And there we go, the naval invasion part of this has been defeated. Now we can focus on the rest. And we just have enough for our first reform. Thank you. Okay, I've left some units to guard some ports, but let's send 28 just to flush out this little mess. Once that's done, we can send them back. Anyway, our deficit is still absolutely awful, but we're holding very, very well. Which is all you can realistically ask for. Right, let's see if we can't make some limited progress. Wouldn't be opposed to a little bit of work. And the first bit of progress has been made. Let's see if we can't take Zambay. I know you're trying to move in, Japan, and I say no. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, before I forget, now that we have that, link up that supply hub, please. Okay, I did not expect that, but we have actually managed to capitulate Mengukwo basically immediately. Well, there's opportunity right now, so we might as well take it. March into Manchuria, if we can, although I think Japan is going to stop us. Yeah. Oh well, that's still progress, and that's a good thing to have. I smell a weak division. I also smell an encirclement. Unlikely, but you miss every opportunity you don't take. Come on. Come on, break. Break, 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 break. Come on, almost got it. Come on, hurry up. And, for my pleasure, 5 units. That's nice. Nice, so we have 5 units down there, and all the way down here, it's a 4, so 9 all in. Progress is progress and will be recognised as such. Try and go for another encirclement here. Come on. Port and do it. Oh, it's 38. I barely noticed. National Liberation, indeed. 15 extra attack. Ooh, very nice. Give it to me. Was it worth it for 3 extra divisions? Yes. And I just lost my building of a supply hub. I thought it had finished. I was so happy. Damn it. Oh well, there's still work to do. We've lost army corruption, so we're as strong as we will ever be, pretty much. So let's get to work. There's only 1 unit there, so that doesn't... And Japan just did another line shuffle. What are they doing? They just gave that up for free. Well, Japan just pulled a very stupid move. They let us get to the port for free. And finally, Lessons of War. Finally, command power is back in town. Yeah, the main problem we're actually facing right now is quite simple. It's winter. Look at this. So slow, so slow. But it has to be done. Your last stand spam can't save you forever, Japan. Oh, and I just realised. I could do War of Anti-Imperialism. Sure, I can do that. Why not? And do you have an extra trait available? Yep, and yep. Seriously, when it becomes spring, that's going to be so good. That's what we're waiting for right now. I just need ground to thaw. Oh, hey, I got some extra units ready, so yeah, join the front line when you can. But you know, if there's any opportunities we can take, even in winter, we may as well take them. Look at that, the road to Mukden is pretty much empty. I'd be stupid not to do that. There's a supply hub there. Ooh, ooh, come on. Hand it over, hand it over. If we can get Mukden, that would be a complete success. And thank you. Right, we also have plenty of PP, so let's begin the integration of Guangxi and Yunnan. There we go. It does suck how long this might take, but oh well, it's cheaper than the autonomy system. And in the end, I got a naval invasion for the pleasure. But also 8 divisions. At this point we can also just kick invasions out before they even land. By throwing units in there. And finally, we can actually afford doctrines. Oh, it's so nice. Right, has the ground forward? Mostly, I'd say there's just a bit here that isn't, but the time has come. Offensive, and break that damn cipher. This should be fun. Japan doesn't have many units left, only 39. But the objective... Okay, I don't know why you guys managed to do that, but well done, I guess. Even though you shouldn't be here. The objective, of course, is to get that peace out. But, you know, if we can take a lot of Japanese divisions down with us, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Just need to go for the supply hubs, the ports like Busan, Fishing, the capital of the false state, and so on. Better make sure that's linked up. And it is! Perfect. Go on, get some more encirclements. I can feel them. Oh, shut up. Just shut up, man. It's over. I don't know where you've done it, but it don't matter. And there goes Puyi, down for the count. Just need to finish up. So basically, we just have to close this pocket. I can do that. You can do that. And finally, the peace out has fired. Considering my recent experience with Manchuria and learning that this peace out is broken for them, seeing this is very, very nice. And I agree. The war has been won. But just before we hit the peace out, here's our casualties at the end. Honestly, if we tried, we probably could take Japan. Although, I don't think I have transports, do I? No. And if you're going for the achievement, Awaken Angry, and some of the other ones, you do actually have to do this. So let's play safe and just do it. Thank you very much. And now let's continue the integration of the administration. As you can see, this is what takes away so much political power. You know, it's funny as well. This is our production line, and these are our divisions. You know, they're just 20 whip blocks with artillery support. They're nothing special. I fully considered just making them like 23 or 21 whips, but it just didn't matter. Thanks to all the buffs and stuff, we can just say goodbye. Which from my point of view is so goddamn satisfying. You know, I think I can wait this one out. I think tension is going to rise soon enough. There we go. Germany going after the Benelux just gave us enough war support. Thank you, thank you. Now here's something funny. Because of how much we use their units, the Guangxi clique can actually raise their autonomy. And as you can see, they have to be less autonomous than a colony to integrate. Very well, take some airports or something, I don't know. And there we go. The Warlords are gone, and China is won once more. Huh, you actually did it, Chang. Congratulations. I'm sure you're proud. Well, I don't know about you, but I think Chiang Kai-Shek's time has come. He's led for long enough. But with China united, I think it's time for a change in leadership. Time for the referendum. And we flip. We are now the Republic of China with the China Democratic League. Oh, and what do you know? We get limited for free. Day 1 in office and Weng already goes up conscription laws. Do you think Japan will accept our demands? Well, only one way to find out. Well, big surprise, Hirohito said no. Who saw that coming? I think that might be literally everyone. Oh well, I can live with that. One little problem, that's okay. But apart from that, yeah, that was sweet. You know, the main problem today was just subjugation of the Warlords, but that focus has always been a problem, so what can you do sometimes? As I stand right now, we've won. And in any case, you can definitely do this with Saibe, Sanma, Shangzi, and whatever's still alive. It's just my preference to have them integrated, if you know what I mean. So, until next time everybody, thank you for watching, do hope you've enjoyed it, and until we meet again, from me, Bubbles Zest. Goodbye.